You won't believe, but in the past 7 days, I have received so many requests of creating a video like this, where my video is coming in the bottom. A board is available, basically writing space or presentation space is available on the side, and I can utilize the bottom and side area to put images, text, anything. And I should be able to present my content with the help of writing on screen. Okay. I have received so many requests in 7 days for this. So I thought, why not create this video if teachers are demanding it? And believe me, making this type of video is very easy. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. In order to make a video like this, I need 3 devices. One, I need a laptop with OBS installed on it. Then I need a digital pen tablet using which I will write on screen. Then I need an external web camera or good quality web camera. Why I need it, that you will understand in just few minutes. So let's see how you can make it with the help of OBS software. So for that, first open OBS software on your computer, and when you will open OBS for the first time, you will see it looking like this. So if we think in terms of this video, there are 2 elements. One is the software on which you are writing. Then there is your video, correct? So first let's talk about that video, how to add that video in OBS. In order to add your video with OBS software, you need to click on this plus icon on Sources tab. Here you will add a video capture device. Let's click here. Then let's give it a name. I am giving it a name because I want to remember it. I want to show you difference between quality of cameras also. So you understand a very important element when you want to create a video like this. Default camera. So I am given name default camera because with this I will select default camera of my laptop. I'll click on OK. And now you will see all the cameras available on your computer here on this list. So this HP True Vision HD is the default camera of my laptop. I will select this one. As you can see, this camera is now capturing me. But there are 2 problems. First, the quality of default camera is not good. And second, if I want to make it perfect, then I have to fold my laptop something like this. Only then this is making sense, means the frame is looking good. Okay. So this creates problem many times when you want to keep your laptop somewhere like here. Okay. So default camera, it cannot be moved, it cannot move, it cannot rotate. This is why it's not suitable and the quality is also not good. This is why what I do, I add an external web camera. So I have a external web camera high quality which is known as Logitech camera. I will now put it here in front of me. And then I will add it in OBS. First let me click on OK, and now this camera, default camera is added. Now let me add one more camera which will be this camera. So I will click on plus icon and then click on video capture device, and I will give it a name quality camera. You can call it external camera, whatever you want. I'll click on OK. And finally I will select this camera, external web camera, and now I'll click on OK. As you can see, the quality is better, much better. I'll click on OK. And now both of the cameras are here side by side. Now you can see the difference in the quality. This is very important when you want to remove that background. Okay, we are making this video so that you can remove this background while you are presenting. This is why quality matters. So what I will do now, I will remove this and I will keep this. So let me now select this, right click on it and click on remove. Yes. Now this one is here. What I want to place my video somewhere in the corner. Correct? So I have placed it. Now what I need a software on which I can write. So let's add that software. What is that software? That software can be anything. So I can use OneNote or I can use Microsoft Office also, a PowerPoint also. For this particular video, I will select Microsoft PowerPoint and open it in presentation mode so that I can write on it. So let's first go to Microsoft PowerPoint and add many slides. Now I have added many slides so that I have plenty of slides to explain things. If you want to write something on PowerPoint, for example, topic and your name, maybe sometimes you also want to add some questions in advance, and finally writing while you are presenting, it's all up to you. So I don't want any of these things. Remember, PowerPoint is just a tool that allow me to write. You can use any software. There are many softwares that allow you to write. Then I will open it in presentation mode, and when it is opened in presentation mode, I will go to OBS. Now what I will do, I will add one more source in OBS, and that source will be the software where I want to write, basically PowerPoint, which is opened in presentation mode. So I'll click on plus icon and then I will select window capture. I will write PowerPoint. Basically I want to give name to all the sources so that later when I want to control, I know exactly what I am picking, and then click on OK. You will see the option to select windows which are already available on your laptop. So I will select the correct one. So it will be PowerPoint slideshow. Then I'll click on OK. Make sure you are capturing cursor. Click on OK. And you can see that PowerPoint is now available. I will now resize it like this so that it is capturing maximum available area. I can also do it like this. See, like this also I can use it. But the problem is, in that case, my video will not be visible. Although, if I make it visible, see here you can see PowerPoint is on top and quality camera is in bottom. This is why quality camera stream that is coming from quality camera is hidden. If I move quality camera to here, it will be on the top and PowerPoint presentation will be in the bottom, then you will see my video is available here. Now the problem is, when I present PowerPoint, I do not know if I am also writing something that is behind my video. This is why on others video you see the writing software is placed in safe zone like this. So this is the safe zone. When you place a writing software like this, it makes it easy to put some advertisement here. So like your name, your email address, your institute's address, and similarly many other things you can write here. But right now my requirements are not that. I want to remove this background. This background I want to remove it. So what I'll do, I will click on this video. Then I will right click on this. I'll select filters. Also what I can do, I can click on this quality camera. Since I want to remove background from this camera with this source, this is why I will right click on it and I will click on filters. In one of my video, I talked about this setup, means how to set up this background cover and what should be the color options, what should be the writing, everything I talked about. I highly recommend you to watch that video to understand the complete details of chroma technique. But here, since we are using OBS, when we come to this screen, I have to add a filter by clicking on this plus, and I will click on chroma key option. When I clicked on chroma key, I'll click on OK. I can give it a name, but that's OK for now. I'll click on OK, and then I will see the chroma key options in front of me. What I have to do now, I have to pick a color that I want to remove. For example, if I select white, so I can select custom. Let's select blue first. So you can see something is gone. But let me select custom color. and let's select a white color. I'll select white color. And then I will reduce the similarity. Similarity is now 400. I will reduce it to 50. See? So basically the thing is, the color that you will put in chroma will get removed. And what color we want? First let me come back to green. Yeah. What color we want to remove? We want to remove this color. Correct? So how we will know about the value of this color? For that, what I will do, I have already installed GreenShot. So I will open GreenShot and I will capture this region. This region. Then I will copy to clipboard. Now I will open Inkscape. Inkscape is a graphics software. I will open it and I will paste the copied captured section here. See, this image now available here. What I will do, I will then pick this color and select the color which is near to my shoulders. Let us say this color. Now from here I know the value of this color. So I will copy this and then I will come back to OBS. Now I have the value of color that I want to remove. What I will do, I will select custom color and then I will paste the values here. Hex values will be pasted here and then click on OK. See, this background is removed. You can't see this blue background now. I have put this camera intentionally so that you can see what is happening in real time and you can see the final result. What I will do now, I will change these two values, similarity and smoothness. I can also change this value to 1 and let's now talk about this similarity. So basically I have selected a color. Now it's asking me what values near to that particular number you want to remove. So I will try to increase it and see what is happening. It's removing this also. It's removing this color also. I don't want that. So I think 50, 60 is also fine. I will try to increase it. And as soon as I notice that it's removing some color from my body also, then I will stop. So 69 is fine. Then I will increase the value of smoothness to reduce this blue area which is available near my hairs. Okay, so I will make it more smooth and I will see now now it's fine. So I will move a little to see if everything is fine. It's near to fine because this is not chroma key. This is why there is a problem. It should be green and chroma backdrops are available. You can buy them. This is not perfect, so this is why we have to compromise a little, but still it's really good. So now when I am satisfied with the removal of this background, what I'll do, I will close this window and now you can see that my video don't have background at all. But there is this problem. See, you can see these areas, these things. I like these areas and this area is visible. This is why what I need to do, I will again go to this quality camera, click on filter and then I will add one more filter which will be crop pad and I'll click on OK. Now I will crop area from left and from right. So I will reduce this area. You can see the area from left is now getting removed. See? I will keep increasing the value unless I can remove all unwanted portion. Now the unwanted portion is removed. Similarly, I will remove area from the right side also. Like this. And now I will click on close. When I did that, you can see there is no background, but when I move my hand, see, it will cut from the video. This is why it is recommended to have a large blue backdrop, so that whenever you are moving your hand going out like this, you don't cut any of the area. Now I will set it here, I will fix it here. Now if I increase the size of PowerPoint, you can see what is happening and this result is now really good. I will resize it like this, and then I will utilize this area to put some advertisement about me. What I will do, I will click on plus, then I will add a color source. I want to add a color source and click on OK. Then I will set a color which looks good like this and does not irritate eyes like this. Then I will move this color source in the back. Now it's looking like this. You can change the color source to anything. I will also add an image because I want to add logo of my company or my institute. I will then click on browse and then select logo of the company. I'll click on OK and then I will put it somewhere here, or I can also put it here, anywhere you want. It's all up to you. You can put it anywhere like this. Now I have to change this color source because this is not looking good. I'll select a different color, light color, and click on OK. Yes, it's looking good to me now. Now I will add some name or something. So you know how to add images. If you know how to add images, I just told you how to add a logo. Logo is nothing but an image. So if you know how to add images, what you can do, you can bring an image and put it here. Correct? But I will show you how to add text also. So I'll click on plus and click on text. See, text is here. I will add the text here. So this window will open and I will now put the text here. I will write my email, my contact number, basically everything that you want to present in your video, and then click on OK. You can also select a font from here, like you want bold or what size you want. So I want, let us say 28 size is fine. This font is now available. I will put it here and I will increase its size. And now I will add a color. For that I will right click on it, go to filters and add a color correction. And I will select a different color from here. Click on OK. Then obviously this color is not good. I will paste black and click on close. See, now this color is also available here. So isn't it looking good now? This is how you can set up your space. After you set up your space, you can add some images here as well. Then your setup will be ready. Once your setup is ready, all you need to do is click on this start recording button here, which is available in OBS. I will click on start recording button. When I click on the start recording button, it is now converted to stop recording button. Now I will click on minimize because I know now everything which is available on my PowerPoint window is getting recorded. So this text is now visible with my face and with the text, with the logo and everything. So as you can see right now, this slide has a written text. I will click on next. And now I have a slide that has nothing written on it. I kept many slides blank because I want to write something on the slide. When I want to write something and I have a laptop that does not come with a pen, so all I need is this digital pen. Now this is connected with USB to my laptop and I can write on it. Basically I can use this as a pointing device. So whenever I am moving this pen, you can see the mouse pointer is also moving. Now I will keep it somewhere in comfortable position because I have to use it for writing. Now I will go to this PowerPoint's bottom left corner and here you will see this pen. I will select this pen and now you can see this small dot. I can now use this to write. See, for example, when I am coming here, this is like this. And when I am going here, see, now I know what are the areas I can use from my tablet to write. Correct? So I will now start writing and teaching. So I will select pen and let's start writing and start explaining your subject. You can, while you are explaining, you can actually look into this camera because OBS is capturing this camera stream, correct? So you can look into this anytime and then it will be captured. For example, if I am teaching about ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and I can also draw some diagrams like this. This is a triangle. I can talk about this. I can look into camera anytime whenever I want and I can keep drawing. So I can focus anywhere. When I want to go to the another slide, I will click on the next button in my laptop. In that case, I will lose pen from PowerPoint. So what I'll do, I will again go down, I'll select a pen. Now again, I can write. So this functionality is related to a writing software. This PowerPoint has less options for writing. You can select any writing software. I am not talking about that right now. I was more focused towards OBS, your writing software, images, text, putting everything and finally removing this background to make an awesome video. When you are done presenting, then what you can do? You can actually finally close your slide, basically, or does not close, also does not really matter because you are controlling everything with OBS. Finally, when your recording is done, what you need to do? Go to OBS, and when you are on OBS, click on this stop recording button to stop recording video creation. When you clicked on stop recording button, the button is now converted to start recording button and your video is ready. So let's see the video and see how it is looking. Let's go to file, go to show recordings and your video will be here. You can identify it with the help of name and date or maybe with the help of thumbnail. So like this is the video. I will now play it to see the results. Now I will coming here, this is like this, and when I am going here, plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is angle. I can talk about this. I can look into camera anytime whenever I want and I can keep drawing. So I can focus anywhere. When I want to go to the another slide, I will click on the next button in my laptop. In that case, I will lose pen from PowerPoint. So what I will do, I will again go down, I will select a pen. Now again, I can write. So what I am going to do, I am going to upload this video on my channel and make it unlisted. If you want to see this video which is recorded with OBS, you can go to the description of this video and click on the link to watch this complete video. Now I believe you know how to make this type of educational video. With the help of OBS software, no editing is required. Obviously some editing is required to remove unwanted portion from the video, but it's not required to remove this background and placing things on a screen. You can do it in advance with the help of OBS software. Now I believe I can see your video very soon. Whenever you make a video with that style, please share the link with me. I would like to see it, and obviously you will face some problems when you are recording it. When you face a problem, the comment section of this video can be used to ask your questions. I will try to answer all the questions that comes on my channel. Now I will see you in my next video. Namaste.